Here we're going to talk about the amount of a substance, but in relation to the volume of gas. Okay, so sometimes we call this the molar volume of gas. And what this means is if you've got a reaction and you create a certain amount of moles of a gas, well, the question may ask you, what volume of gas does this occupy? So the first thing to do is understand these 2 points I've written down here. So equal amounts in moles of gas occupy the same volume under the same conditions of temperature and pressure. So as long as you stick to these same conditions, this next statement is true. And that's the volume of 1 mole of any gas at room temperature. Room temperature is 20 degrees C. And pressure, normal pressure is 1 atmosphere, is 24 decimeters cubed. Okay, so this is the volume of gas, 24 decimeters cubed. I'll explain what a decimeter is in a bit. So it means these statements are true, that 1 mole of oxygen is 24 decimeters cubed volume at, these are all at room temperature and pressure. 1 mole of hydrogen at room temperature and pressure is 24 decimeters cubed. 1 mole of nitrogen, again, is 24 decimeters cubed. Okay, this is just a fact that 1 mole of any gas at this room temperature and pressure is 24 decimeters cubed. And that means we can come up with an equation for this. So the volume of gas at room temperature and pressure equals the moles times by 24. And this will give you the volume of gas in decimeters cubed. So we've been saying that the volume is to do with 24 decimeters cubed. So let's try and understand what that means. Well, 1 dm, well, the D stands for deci, the M for meter. Well, deci is to do with a 10, okay? So 1 decimeter equals 10 centimeters, because centi is to do with 100. So there's 100 centimeters in a meter, there's 10 decimeters in a meter. So if we know that 1 decimeter is 10 centimeters, well, 1 decimeter cubed, because it's a volume, so it's cubed, is equal to 10 centimeters cubed, so 10 cubed. So 1 decimeter cubed is equal to 10 times 10 times 10. So 1 decimeter cubed is equal to 1,000 centimeters cubed. Therefore, 24 decimeters cubed is equal to 24,000 centimeters cubed. So when we talk about volume, we usually use this term, decimeters cubed. However, decimeters cubed just means 1,000 centimeters cubed. So we had the equation, volume of gas, and this is at room temperature and pressure, is equal to the moles times by 24. And this will get our answer in decimeters cubed. So let's say we have 1 mole of oxygen. Well, that's going to be 1 times 24, which is going to equal 24 decimeters cubed of oxygen as a volume. Now let's say number 2, we've got 0.5 moles of nitrogen. Well, 1 mole of nitrogen is 24, so therefore the volume of nitrogen would be the moles, 0.5 times 24, equals 12 decimeters cubed of nitrogen. So all you're doing is making sure you're sticking to this equation with the idea that 1 mole equals 24 decimeters cubed. Here there are 3 questions. Pause it now, try it yourself, and then we'll go through the answers. So if I know my equation is volume equals moles times 24, these are all at standard room temperature and pressure. So the volume of hydrogen is 0.25 times 24, which equals 6 decimeters cubed. Again, the volume of helium is 0.1 moles times 24, which equals 2.4 decimeters cubed. And finally, the volume of fluorine is 3 moles times 24, which equals 72.